making inappropriate comments.
No, inappropriate comments away, sir. I'll be on the play.
You be careful what you're allowing me.
I've worked in prisons and jails for 18 years. It'll be just fine.
Yeah, but like hearing a comment in that situation is far different than hearing it in this conversation.
I'm gonna keep this.
I will not. I'm down to 6.
Okay.
No landers do happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna make it there.
Okay. So for the recorded match, how old are the little ones? Or not so little ones?
So my son is about to turn 10 and my daughter's about to turn 4.
That you need an updated playmat.
I know, I asked for one for Christmas and didn't get it, so I'm not very happy about it.
I mean, to be fair, that background is almost an underground sea. It's just adding a family and missing an underground.
Yeah, it's not underground because you got the sunset in the back.
But it's still gorgeous. I'm gonna go middle on top again. I'll go
Yeah.
the other way. Those are keepable. That's keepable. That's keepable. I mean, sure. I'll
Okay.
bottom this one card. I have 6. You've got 7, and I'm ready to punt this match in some compassion.
Irrigation ditch. Go ahead.
Uh, for the recorded match, I want to see what that does because if I don't know what that does, the
It
people who watch this don't know what that does.
comes into play tapped. Tap it for a white, or tap it and sacrifice it for a green and a blue.
It's a Bantland. Taps are white, or could be sacrificed for the other 2. Common. Yeah. All right. That's not how I want to arrange these. Island, 6 cards, go.
Draw. Oh, geez.
I think the last time we played.
It's been a while. Crystal Vein. Man. How crazy do I want to get?
I have Island up.
Island.
You see it. It is there.
Lotus Petal. I'll sack the petal for a blue. And I'll cast Quiet Speculation.
All right. For the viewers, let's review Quiet Speculation. Something about drawing cards.
Search target player's library, I'm going to target myself, for up to 3 cards with flashback and put them into that player's graveyard, then shuffle.
Ooh.
I guess it hasn't resolved yet. I shouldn't pick up my library.
Yeah, the more important part is you name the player because that could certainly change the situation.
Yeah,
And I love that card because of its situational benefits. Yeah, that resolves.
Okay.
One of my very first brews, like absolutely uniquely mine, involved a flashback deck.
2 Roar of the Worms and a Deep Analysis.
Uh, Deep Anal, Inappropriate Jokes, Roar. You said Roar of the Worm?
Yeah, 2 Roars, 1 Deep Analysis.
3 for a 6/6. All right, or 4 for a
4
6/6
for
on
a
the back
6.
end.
Yeah. And I'll pass turn.
Go.
Draw.
How's your monthly going?
3 and 1 so far. I'm going to crack for a green and a blue. And I'll use it to flashback deep analysis, paying 3 life.
Green and blue, paying 3 life. 17 from Deep Ale. And let's draw 2 cards.
Correct.
Resolves.
Okay, draw 1, 2. I'll play Tinder Farm. Comes into play tapped. Tap for a green, tap it and sack it for a red and a white. Naya land. Go ahead.
Impulse.
Sure.
Cards in hand.
6.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Black Vice.
Okay.
I've got 5 cards in hand. And I will pass turn.
Okay, so I'll take 2 and go to 15.
15. I was going to put initially 18, but I forgot about the other damage. I blame it on the alcohol.
Oh, boy. This could get silly.
Corrections officer?
Yeah.
I have a... I'm just going to call her an aunt. Who is that?
Man. I'll play a Lotus Petal.
6 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I keep track.
I'll play Lion's Eye Diamond.
5.
And I'll pass turn.
Impulse to end a turn again.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so what are you looking to do? You've got Roar of the Worm, you've got a lot of mana acceleration, and still 5 cards in hand. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Forsaken City, Cat's out of the bag. Propaganda.
Okay.
4 cards. Pass turn. Upkeep trigger.
I take 1.
14.
Draw. I'll play Ancient Spring. It's
Down to 5. Okay.
Esper sack land. Tap for blue, sack for white and black.
So you're essentially representing 4 colors. Red, all no black so far.
This sack's for a white and a black.
Wow. So your other land taps for Naya, or sacks for the Naya pairs.
Yeah. Tap for green, sack for red and white. Tap for blue, sack for white and black.
I'm confused. I'm going to blame it on the alcohol.
I'll pass turn with 5 in hand.
Two blue floating.
Mm-hmm.
Gush.
Sure.
Use the 2 floating and another blue for a second propaganda.
Sure.
I've got 6 cards in hand, one of them known. I'm going to turn it this way so it's more clear.
Mhm.
6 cards, pass turn.
Okay. Tap. I take 1, 13.
13.
Draw. Okay, let's do this. Lion's Eye Diamond.
Storm 1. No effects.
Lion's Eye Diamond.
And Storm 2. What do you have in your hand?
I have 4 cards left.
You played 2 LEDs. What's going on here? You're not worried about your creatures. You're going to flash back and play them both. I'm trying to be more deliberate, both as a player and for the content. Second LED resolves.
I'm going to crack Lotus Petal for white.
White floating with 2 storm.
Orum's Chant You.
Actual factual.
Okay. So that leaves 4 cards in hand that I don't know about, correct?
5 cards, 4 you don't know about, yes.
Okay. So you can't thwart me. So it's got to be foil. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'll sacrifice for 2 colorless. I'll play a Barbed Sextant. Using 1.
So you've got a colorless floating with a barber sextant in play, and you're down to 2 cards?
2 cards left.
Sure.
I'm going to filter my colorless into a white, giving me a draw trigger on your upkeep.
That works.
So I've got a white. Sack for white and black. So 2 white and a black. Sack for white and a red. So 3 white, 1 black, 1 red. I'm going to put Balancing Act on the stack, using up that holding priority.
Hold on. Let's first establish Balancing Act because I can't type.
Each player chooses a number of permanents he or she controls equal to the number of permanents controlled by the player who controls the fewest, then sacrifices the rest. Each player discards cards from his or her hand the same way. So you'll have to sacrifice a number of permanents to get down to however many I have when the Balancing Act resolves, and same thing, you'll have to discard cards to get down to how many I have. But I'm maintaining priority with Balancing Act on the stack.
I just think you holding priority is exceptionally relevant. Okay.
I'm going to sack my 3 Lion's Eye Diamonds.
For how
Discarding
much? So Balancing Act, you're playing 2 white and what?
I had 3 white, a red, and a black, and I'm going to leave a white floating.
Okay. And you're sacking your LEDs for
9 green. So I have no cards in hand and no permanents.
So I have to sack everything.
And discard your hand.
Fair enough.
You discard your hand as well.
Oh, that makes it worse.
That makes it better. What are you talking about?
For one of us, it makes it worse.
So I'm going to use 4 of my floating mana to flashback Roar the Worm.
Yep.
Give me a 6/6. Use another 4 of my mana to flashback Roar the Worm. Give me a 6/6. And then I'll pass a turn.
Game 2.
Game 2. Okay. Whew, dodged a foil. That was going to be brutal.
So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Let's go with some good news.
I have won every match this league where I have won game 1.
Okay.
The bad news is I lost game 1 this match.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I mean, that's got to be one of the coolest ways to die.
I mean, as someone who plays LED and Legacy, because I play Epic Storm, yes.
My starting hand that game was 2 petals, 2 diamonds, 2 lands, and a quiet spec. So I got a little lucky in top decking the balancing act.
Why did I concede? Oh no, I had to discard my 2. I had to destroy my. I had to sack my 2 propagandas.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I was in a good position here. What happened? So I don't care if I win this match. I care if I win this game.
Uh-huh.
My goal in 2023 is to be a 500 player.
Okay.
I am currently 3-2 with a 6-5 game record. So if I win this game, regardless, I will be 3-3 with a 7-7.
There you go.
But if I lose, I am 3-3 with a 6 and 7.
Yeah.
What do you think about the recent banning?
I was a little surprised by it. I mean, kind of. I was surprised at the timing of it. I mean, I'm not surprised that the card got banned. I figured it would take a little bit longer. I think overall, in the long run, it's going to be a good thing for the health of the format.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super. I think it's going to open up a lot of room for decks that were otherwise oppressed by it. So yeah, I think overall it's a good thing. I'm not like cheering from the rooftops about it, but I'm also not upset about it.
Okay. There were 3 cards in that mix. It was Mox Diamond, the Rack, or the Tax.
I would also add Enlightened Tutor to that list.
I mean, Enlightened Tutor is so ubiquitous and so many other. If you're going to try to hit one deck, like okay, you hit Mox Diamond, yeah, you hit like 2 or 3 decks, and you also hit the most expensive card in the format.
Yeah.
But you only hit 2 or 3 decks. Rack doesn't see play without Tax, and vice versa. So there are Pink Weenie still a thing minus Mox Diamond.
I think that Tax would be fine without Rack, and it just wouldn't be amazing, Yeah. Do middle and top. But yeah, I think that if you wanted to just go straight for the Tax Rack engine, then you could have hit Rack and it would have been fine. I would have been fine with that one too. You can do middle on top. You want to play first?
Of course.
All right.
Until I say otherwise, it should be assumed. Per the MTR. Let me put this card that fell into my lap in my hand, not my lap.
Got the old Mike.
I have 7 playable cards.
Mike Long strategy going.
I mean, I wasn't playing during that time, I think. So I'd like to think I didn't pick up bad habits.
I'll keep my hand.
You have 7?
Yeah.
Go.
Surprising start from the Stasis deck. I'll play Ruins of Trocare. Taps for white, sacks for double white. Go ahead.
I know what that card does. I appreciate you explaining it for the viewers. Still 6. Go ahead.
Draw. Play Havenwood Battleground.
I know what that one does as well.
Play Lotus Petal.
You start with 7. You drew. You played. You drew. You played. You played. You got 6 cards in hand.
6. I'm gonna crack Petal for red.
I don't have red die, but red floating.
Burning Wish.
Using the
The red and the ruins of Trocare.
Let's just go ahead and counterspell that. Sure. Actual factual.
Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a land. Temporal Adept.
Okay.
I've got 4 cards in hand. Cards in hand.
5.
And you're going to draw to 6, so pass turn.
Okay. Draw. That. Okay, I'm going to sack for 2 white. Can use one of it to Orm's Chant you.
You got 5 cards in hand, 1 mana floating, and I've got 4 cards in hand. Do your worst.
Resolves?
I don't know if you know what do your worst means.
I'm just surprised. That's all. Okay, so I got a white floating. I'm going to play a Lotus Petal. I'm going to play a Lion's Eye Diamond. So which land do I need to play? So either one. Let's just make extra sure that I don't screw it up.
I don't believe that's possible.
I'll sack Archaeological Dig for a red.
1 red floating.
Got a red and a white I'll use to cast Burning Wish. And with Burning Wish on the stack, I'll sacrifice Lion's Eye Diamond for 3 white. And I'll get a Balancing Act. And I'll sacrifice for 2 green and purple. And I'll cast Balancing Act with no permanents and no cards.
Judge! My opponent sacked a land for purple. Purple is not a legal name. Balancing Act costs 4?
Yep.
So essentially you're sacking all permanents.
Yeah. I had 6 mana total.
And you're playing 4, so you've got 2 mana floating. What 2 are they?
It doesn't matter. I'm just going to pass turn. I don't have anything to do with it.
Cards in hand?
0.
So I guess I'm discarding Island, Forsaken City, and Gush.
Okay.
So we're top decking the rest of this game.
Turn.
1 card in hand. Go ahead.
Go.
Island, go.
Geothermal Crevice. Go ahead. It's a Jund. Two cards. Go ahead.
Black Vice. Go ahead.
Good thing I discarded my hand. 3 cards.
3?
Go ahead.
3 cards. Go ahead.
4 cards. Go ahead.
For myself. Go ahead.
I'll play Lion's Eye Diamond.
Still have 4.
4 cards. Go ahead.
Island, go. Off the top. No point to try to disguise it.
5. Go ahead.
5. Go ahead.
I'm at 19.
Wow, I forgot about that. 19.
Draw. Crystal Vein.
All right.
7. Go ahead.
6 in hand. Pass turn.
18. Draw.
Yeah, you are.
Ruins. Go ahead.
I had a weird interaction today. I was playing chess with a woman I've never met before for the first time. And somehow we talked about online dating. So it was really a weird conversation. End of your turn, I will play a impulse.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't like one of these cards. And it's really bad. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will play this Forsaken City.
Okay.
Still have 6 cards in hand. Pass turn.
17. Draw. I'm going to cast Burning Wish.
What could you possibly Burning Wish for?
A sorcery.
This weren't being recorded. I have much more mostly GFYU or GUYS. Oh. Factual.
That spell is countered. I will pass a turn.
I'll put the counterspell, not the Forsaken City in the graveyard. I will draw. Still. No. I'm going to. You got 5 cards?
5.
Stasis?
Okay.
5 cards in hand. Pass turn. Take 1 to 16.
Yep. Draw. I'll play a tapped land. That's pretty good under Stasis. Go ahead.
Okay. I have a garbage can over here. That card literally went into the graveyard when I forgot to in my hand appropriately. That is the universe telling me it is a garbage card and is worth getting rid of. Right?
Yeah, so you're going to exile it, right? To Forsaken City?
2 triggers on the stack. Haven't decided how I'm going to play them yet. You've got 5 cards in hand and are reasonably tapped out.
You almost always want Forsaken City to resolve last. Because you can
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. I think in the long run. Unless you're going to untap and play a Wasteland. Since I don't know if I'm gonna have the mana to do this, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm going to pay a blue.
Yeah.
Exile this impulse.
Yeah. You can
untap this. Use the blue to play for Stasis.
I'm very familiar. You can shortcut it if you like.
Do you stream these?
No, sometimes I put them on a YouTube channel that nobody knows about, just to share some matches with friends or whatever. But
The joke in my head is, are you Cloud Goat Ranger?
no, definitely not.
I know who Michael Hoyp is. At least I think I know who he is. I will pass turn. 5 cards in hand.
15.
15?
Draw. 6 cards. Go ahead.
I will pay for Stasis. Untap trigger. I will exile a Stasis to untap.
Uh-huh.
I'll play another Forsaken City.
Okay.
4 cards. Go ahead.
13.
You
Draw.
took 2?
Yeah, I'm at 13.
13.
Hmm.
So you're at 6. You drew to 7.
Go ahead. 7 cards in hand.
Pay for Stasis. Draw. Play an island. 4 cards. Go.
10.
Take 3. Take 10.
Draw. Archaeological dig.
Yep.
Man, I got so many things I could do right now. So much room for activities.
Then do them. Don't just talk about them. Unless, why do you record these matches?
Partially to look over my play mistakes. Partially because this was a cool deck that I wanted to show how fun it is, but bad it is.
That's cool. I understand both those things. Before I was here, I was playing chess.
Uh-huh.
I played chess with someone who was better than me. I played chess with someone who was worse than me. But we talked about the game as we did it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't tell me the contents of your hand, cool, that's fine. If you don't plan to stream this and it's more for you in the future, cool, that's fine. But I am completely cool, like, having this being a learning experience and discussing and talking and making this happen so that people who watch this understand what's going on.
Well, I don't want to give away which spells you should counter.
I also understand that. And if you want to talk about it afterwards, cool.
Yeah.
Or not talk about it, also cool, because I'm Dick.
Actually, I'll take a picture of my hand so that we can discuss this particular situation afterward.
I will also then take a picture of my empty drink.
I'll pass the card with 7 cards in hand, or pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
You've got 7 cards in hand. Okay. Upkeep. Pay for stasis. Draw. I still have 5 cards in hand. Pass turn.
During your end step, I'm going to sack Archaeological Dig for a red.
Red.
And I'm going to Pyroblast your Stasis.
Okay. So, for your viewing purposes, I don't know how much that matters to me. And determining so factors on a couple different things. You're trying to pyroblast me, and if you untap, I give you access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana. Period.
11, including the diamond. 2 from
10.
each of these, plus 3 from the diamond.
Okay. 11. And you've got 7 cards in hand. 6 cards in hand.
6 now that I cast the blast.
So how do I know you don't have balancing things? Your Pyroblast resolves.
Okay.
Upkeep.
I'll take 2.
2 down to 8.
Draw. Boy.
I mean, I don't think you make that play unless you have some sort of answer.
Really needed that archaeological dig. Man, I don't know how many more turns I can wait, though.
I think you should wait. You should wait all the turns. Where am I baiting you? I don't know.
Yeah, five cards in hand. Daze isn't going to do anything. Could gush into foil. Got 3 tapped islands for a thwart. How bad is it if I go for it and get blown out?
How bad is it for you if you don't go for it and get blown out?
I basically have 2 more turns. If I wait and try and set up my mana better. But that also gives you more time to draw counters.
Maybe I already
But
have
you
counters.
do get an untap step.
And maybe I don't need an untap step.
5 cards in hand. Well, let me think of another way I could do this, though. Maybe I don't have to go for all of it. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll hedge a little bit.
Hedge me.
Man,
What I make you think. When I make a player of your caliber think, I've done my job.
I really wish I had 1 more white mana right now.
Well, too bad.
I don't.
Make this happen.
Sack for 2 white.
2 white floating.
2 colorless.
2 colorless floating.
Black and a green.
1 black. 1 in green.
You have 5 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll take me down to 6. Discard 1. I'm gonna cast Balancing Act, leaving my black and green floating. Use 2 colorless, 2 white.
Black and green floating. Okay.
And I'll pass priority.
You got how many cards in hand?
6.
Return island to my hand. Daze that.
I'll use my black floating, so I still have a green. I'll pay for days.
So that tells me you have a Call of the Herd in the graveyard.
Not in the graveyard. I don't have
Well,
any.
in your hand, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a curious plan. So you've got a green floating.
Mm-hmm.
Resolves.
Okay, so I will have to discard one card, and you sacrifice all but 2 permanents. 1, 2. You have 5 cards in hand, right?
I have 5.
Okay, so I have to discard one, and it's going to be a Ray of Revelation.
Okay. I have discard my lands. 3 lands.
You get to keep 2 permanents.
How many cards do you have in hand?
Well, I had 6, but if I discard the Ray of I would have to discard 1 card, so I'll discard down to 5.
I think I would know you have to discard that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard. I'm going to sacrifice these 2 Forsaken Cities to have these 2 islands untapped, or 2
Well,
tapped islands.
you also have a Black Vice over there.
You are correct, and I would like to sacrifice that also.
I would like you to sacrifice that also.
I mean, you would, but you are biased.
So I'll sacrifice the Geothermal Crevice for another black and a green, and I'll cast Call of the Herd. Is that good?
I mean, I assume so. I'm just double checking. Yep, 3 on the front side for a 3/3.
Yeah, 3 for a 3/3. Flashback is 3 and a green.
You have a 3/3.
Okay, I'll pass the turn. 4 cards.
Untap with my 2 lands. Draw. Play a land. I've got 5. I'm going to pass turn. I'm going to fill my drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Draw. So I drew up to 5 cards, and I'm going to attack for 3.
You're at 8, and that attack would put me at 17.
And then I'll pass turn.
Hold on. Not what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was confirming you're at 8, and that attack would put me at 17.
I am at 8, and you were at 20 before any damage is dealt.
I will take I will take that and go to 17.
And then I'll pass the turn.
And I didn't play my spells accordingly. 6 cards. Go ahead.
Draw up to 6.
Tell me you've been drinking without tell me you've been drinking.
I'll attack for 3.
14.
I'll play Ancient Spring. It's the Esper sack land. Go ahead.
Yep. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Impulse.
All right. That's fine.
Wow, that's the worst card of the 3, and I want to take it. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's do the namesake. Stasis.
Okay.
5 cards. Go ahead.
Let me get a token here. It's tapped.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I will draw. Lion's Eye Diamond, go ahead.
Hold on. Wait up. Hold up. I don't like your LED.
I like my LED.
I want to annul that.
Well, that's not cool.
I think it's very cool.
Pass turn.
I will pay for Stasis. I will draw. I will return 2 items to my hand to cast Gush.
That's what I did not want you to do.
I'm going to do it, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will play an island that you know about. Have 7 cards in hand. Cards in hand for you?
5.
My dice is correct. I have 7. Go ahead.
Draw. 6. Go.
Oh, you're up to 6. Pay for this. Draw. Play this. Go ahead.
Draw. 7 cards. Go.
Pay for this. Untap. No untap. Draw. Gush.
Oh, geez. Okay.
1. 2. Return these 2 to hand. Play this island. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to discard 3 cards, which I abhor.
You abhor the cards, or you abhor discarding?
I abhor discarding. Even in a Stasis deck, like, I understand there's a situation where drawing 4 cards, discarding 5 is advantageous.
Yeah.
I just hate it. Keep. Keep. 2 annuls and a foil.
Ooh, okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Draw. Archaeological dig. Go ahead.
Pay for stasis, draw a card, play a land, go ahead.
Draw. Tinder Farm. Go ahead.
Play a stasis. Or pay for stasis. Draw a card. Play a land. 7 cards, go ahead.
Draw. I have 8. I'm going to move to discard.
Allowed.
I'll discard a recoup.
Recoup. That's a card.
Pass turn.
I mean, after you discard, there's nothing left to do. Pay for stasis, draw. Go ahead.
Draw. Tinder Farm. Go ahead.
Pay for stasis, draw. Island, go ahead.
Ending your turn, I'm going to sack for a red and attempt to Pyroblast Stasis.
Just 1 red?
Yep.
Days?
Okay.
Jeez.
Draw.
Twenty-four cards in my graveyard.
Lotus Petal.
Yep.
Six cards in hand. Go ahead.
Pay first. I'm gonna think with this for a second. We got 7 cards in hand, or 6 cards in
I
hand.
have 6.
I want to daze the Lotus Petal.
Okay.
Pay for stasis, draw, play a land, and so 7 cards in hand, 1 of them no.
Okay. Draw. 7. Go ahead.
You've got 7 cards. Find me. Draw a card. Seven cards. Go ahead.
Draw. Lion's Eye Diamond.
That's allowed.
Go ahead.
You're still at 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct.
Pay for stasis. Draw. Drop a card on the ground. Pick it up. Play said card I drew. Spellbook.
Okay.
Island. Go ahead. Should be at 6.
Draw. 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. Move to discard.
Mm-hmm.
I'll discard a second Ray of Revelation.
Pay for stasis. Draw. Island. 6 cards. Go.
Draw. Irrigation Ditch. 6, 7. Go ahead.
Oh, you showed up a little late. 7 cards. Go ahead.
And you have no untapped lands?
7 cards in hand, no untapped lands.
Okay, I'll draw. Move to discard.
Cleanup is allowed.
Discard Roar of the Worm. Go ahead.
Sacrifice aces, draw a card. Eight cards in hand, pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Gonna sack for a red and a white.
White and a red.
I'm going to use my white to Orm's Chant you.
How are you okay with curses on your stream?
Just fine. You may curse if you so choose.
I'm going to return these lands to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Puts me at 10 cards in hand.
I will use my floating red mana to Pyroblast your Thwart.
Cards in hand?
6.
My Thwart is targeting your Orm's Chant. Your Orm's Chant is targeting my... This is what I hate. This is the only drawback I can tell so far. Well, I mean, there's many drawbacks. But, like, just understanding what the stack is. So we have Orm's Chant.
Targeting you.
Targeting which we have Thwart.
Thwart
and then you
targeting
have
Orm's Chant. Pyroblast targeting Thwart.
I'm going to cast Foil.
Mm-hmm.
Targeting the Orm's Chant. I'm discarding the island. And I'm going to discard this Impulse. So you can Red Blast my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
You
this
can Red Blast my Thwart all you want, but I've got 2 counter spells targeting your...
Yeah, so this stack can resolve. So Orm's Chant's countered.
I'm hiccuping. That's good for you.
2, 4, 6, 9, 12. Two, 4, 10, 11, if I did it that way. 5. Tap for white.
Hold up. Tap for white. White floating.
Orm's Chant you.
Cards in hand. 4.
5.
Sure.
Okay.
F it. Show me what you can do.
So I'll make white red. White black. So I got 2 white, a red, and a black.
I see 3 red, 3 white, 1 black, 1 red.
Well, I used one of the white to cast the Orm's Chant. So I have 2, 1, and 1.
2, 1, 1. Okay.
I'm gonna use that 4 mana to put Balancing Act on the stack, maintaining
Which 4
priority.
mana?
The 2 white, a red, and a black. So I'm gonna hold priority. I'm gonna sack both my Lion's Eye diamonds. I'm gonna get 3 green. And
Stop. I can see your whole deck.
this is my graveyard.
I can see your whole graveyard. Never mind.
So I'm gonna get 3 green and 3 red with my Lion's Eye diamonds, discarding my hand.
With balancing things in the stack?
Yeah, so I will have 2 permanents and 0 cards in hand.
I mean, I think I have to do this, right?
I thought you let Orm's Chant resolve.
I did let Orange Chant resolve. Yes, that resolves.
Okay. So you would discard your hand and sacrifice all but 2 permanents. And then I'm going to use 2 green and 2 red, leaving me with 1 of each to flashback Roar the Worm.
Yep.
Where did it go? There it is. Get another token. That one's a 6/6. And then I'll attack for 3.
That was in play?
Yeah, my 3/3 elephant.
11.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Untap. I'll attack for 9.
2.
Play Ancient Spring and pass the turn.
Go ahead.
I'll attempt to attack for 9.
I want to float 2. I'm going to play a null as if it were a gush. Play a black vice, 1 mana floating.
and annul it?
Annul the attack.
All right.
Good game.
Games.
You played that well.
You played it drunk, so you have an excuse.
I mean, even so, I can't think of what I did wrong. Which
Yeah, I'm off the top of my head. I don't see any mistakes other than possibly not thwarting that that last Orm's Chant. I mean, I gotta assume that thwart was the last counter in hand, right?
I probably didn't have a thwart left.
Yeah. So if that was your last counter, countering the Orm's Chant at least makes me think twice about going for the Balancing Act. But I mean, at that point, I'm pretty much resource committed to going for it anyway. And if it doesn't resolve, then I use my mana to flashback my recoup and just recoup it out of the graveyard. So, I mean, I'm going to cast it anyway, but that just keeps me off of having. That would prevent me from casting the 6/6. So it's just a slower clock.
Did I bring in both temporal adepts?
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the games. Thanks for making time for me.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you for making it happen while I have been drinking. I actually appreciate that.
It's all good, man. That's what this is all about. I'm usually drinking. I just don't have any alcohol in the house at the moment. Need to cut back.
You have a wife and 2 kids. I have no wife, and my only mortgage is my condo. So I understand.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate what you do. Your name is known in the pre-modern community because of your involvement in the band series. I guess I've also played you before, so like no, it's good. You had a good game. I hope I don't know what you're sorting. This deck looks fun because everything you have displayed, I have copies of,
It is.
or and I can obtain copies of.
I mean, other than the Lion's Eye Diamonds, this deck is dirt cheap.
I have 4 LEDs because I play Legacy Storm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to get downstairs and spend a little time with the fam before I go to bed for another awesome 12-hour day at work tomorrow.
Do you have one of these?
A glass of whiskey?
Alcohol.
Nah, not tonight.
Let me know.
We'll toast one day.
Two of the best experiences I've had in the past 7 months. In October, I went to LA. I got to meet